Okay guys, welcome to MRC, Motorcycle Rides in California. I thought I'd do an episode based solely on my bike. So we're going to go ahead and do the footage of my 2005 Ducati Monster 620 dark version. Cue. My bike here. I want you to hear this bad boy. Now I do have an upgraded exhaust.
That doesn't make sense.
Awesome. Hear this bad boy. So people can hear me, and I also, by the way, will do a little review on this one later. But you know, here we go.
Doing my pros and cons, but I'm going to go ahead and do the cons first.
Good. Bad. I'm the guy with the gun.
For my 2005 Ducati Monster 620 dark version. So let's go ahead and start with the cons, guys. Number one, it's a Ducati.
From Italy.
Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want no crybabies right now, but what I'm stating is that when you own a Ducati,
from Italy,
it kind of comes with a price, unfortunately. So, when it comes to parts, if something breaks or whatever happens, it's never cheap. For something that you could go get for, let's say, a normal part, maybe 80 bucks or something, Ducati, it could be up to 200. So, being that it has the name Ducati on it,
from Italy,
it kind of comes with a price, and that kind of sucks. But we'll go more into the pros on that later. So, two, the body position. Now, specifically for long rides, when you're going for like a 2-hour ride, this is going to get you, being in this position. It's hard. It's not that easy. So, in my opinion, this is definitely a little bit more tougher than normal for long rides. Number three, good old three. I'm not a fan of this gauge. For the 05 dark version, the dark version basically is the best, best version they can give you. It's basic. You get your RPMs, you got your that, but it's nothing special. And especially at night, it really doesn't light up like you think it would. For a 2005, if I was thinking 98, sure. But, this version, just not a fan. So, but going along with number three goes right into number four. I didn't do five, stupid. Four is, it's air-cooled. This is an air-cooled 620 Monster engine. And kind of what really stinks about that specifically is, it has its pros and the cons, okay? We all know that. It will stay cool, it's less maintenance and so forth. Woo, rocks. All that stuff, and it has its pros and cons. So you can't kind of knock it, but you kind of can. And see, in this version, you're reminded constantly the temperature gauge of your motorcycle. Climb, you're going to see your temp go up and up and up and up, and you're just reminded that your engine can blow up. I don't think that's kind of sound, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's kind of stupid. But that's me, whatever. That's kind of the way they designed it, but it's just something I'm not liking. going on to number 5, the Freeway. Now I know it's a monster and it comes with that, you know, no screen, but specifically on this bike, it doesn't come with any type of upgrade to get a, you know, a windshield or something. So right around 75, you're gonna feel it, and because of how light this bike is, if you're going 75 and they have some pretty good gusts, you're gonna really feel it. So that's kind of my cons list, but for what it is, it's not that bad, you know? I could have been worse, but, you know, come on. But let's go on the pros now, guys. Let's go to pros. Welcome to my pros. And I'm on a different street now, so I figured might as well have some fun with it. Number 1 pro about having my Ducati Monster is, 1, it's a Ducati.
From Italy.
Now you might be saying to yourself, well, wait, hold on 1 second. The first thing you said that was a con. Now you're saying it's a pro. Well, yes, because I own a Ducati. It does come with an absolute wonderful built machine. This bike, when you get on a Ducati, and anybody, if you want to leave in the comments below, you can always tell when you get on a, let's say, Japanese bike, and then you get on something that's made in Italy. It has a different feel. It has just a different vibe. And that's like one of the privileges about having a Ducati and
From Italy.
really kind of being part of that family. And when you are riding a Ducati, and other riders know this, especially if you do have a Ducati, you guys always like fist bump. It's like a mini family. So, you know, some people may knock it and say, oh, but you know what? It's having Ducati, it's awesome to have. I can't recommend having it enough, but unfortunately, like the con, it does come with a price tag of fixing. Number 2, body position. You might be saying, okay, wait, you just said that that was a con. Well, actually, I will tell you right now, this motorcycle is legitimately the easiest motorcycle you could ever ride. Because of the body positioning, it is perfect. It really is. It just puts you just enough over the gas tank that you can take the turns. And I'm talking, man, this bike is flickable, guys. I mean, you can literally do anything with this bike, and it's so simple. So I can't tell you enough on the body positioning for short rides, or, you know, anything just going around the block or in town. Perfecto. Oh my. This takes us to point number 3. Why this bike is awesome. You know, I'd have to say is because really for being a 620, or I think it's 619 cc's, and I want to say it's around 47 pounds of torque per torque or whatever, how that goes. This bike has the power when you want it. And that's really what I like about this bike. I've ridden other 600s and they have it, but you feel like some light, you know, some kickback. It's not all there. This bike, if I want to drop the hammer, like right now I'm in 3rd gear, or I think 4th. If I want to drop the hammer, this bike will go. So I really love this bike for the power it has. For how light it is and flickability, it's perfect. So that's number 3. Number 4, why I recommend this bike so much, if you are about 6 foot or shorter, this is the absolute perfect bike for you. This bike is not designed for people that are super tall. This bike is designed for people like me. I'm 5'9", and it fits perfect. So I recommend it that way. But it's perfect for body position and the height. So, you know, you get some bikes that you have to go tippy-toe. This bike, when I come to a stop, I can put both of my feet down flat comfortably, and it's perfect. So there you go. And number 5 is because these bikes aren't actually that expensive to purchase. When you really think about these bikes and the quality that's put into them, how just unique they are, they're actually not that expensive to purchase. So when you think about, say, this bike personally, you could get for about $2,800 or so, but they range. They go from literally like you know, my price 25, 2,800, all the way to $6 grand, and you can get like a 2014 Monster. You know, they have a different engine, and that's a different review, but you can get those bikes for like 69, you know, to 8,000, and that's absolutely awesome for such a wonderfully well-quality made motorcycle. So there you go. I love my 05 Ducati Monster 620.
From Italy.
Dark version. I love this bike. It's fun. It's absolutely perfect. I mean, look at this. Here we go. And I barely even touched it. But guys, I love this. If you did like this content, please like, subscribe, and share it with them. See if they like it. If it's comparison, then leave in comments below what you think about your bike, if you like it in the same way. So guys, all I can tell you is appreciate you. Continue to please be patient with the videos being released. I get them when I can. And ride smart, be smart, and don't do drugs.